see a playoff team from last year, the UAB Blazers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Blazers will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense now operating in the red zone. Here's a good throw off the play fake. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
He's got room to run. Now here he goes. Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Blazers. Way too much speed on that play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. He just took that the length of the field in one play. What a nightmare for this defense. 98 yards? Good luck stopping that guy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Georgia Kansas State offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Winston. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Designed quarterback run. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The UAB offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Gives it to the back.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, they try to catch this defense off guard here by throwing the football, but they are not surprised at all. Defense does a great job of taking a very uncomfortable situation, second and inches, to getting a sack to now be in a good spot here on this upcoming third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Blazers will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Blazers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
On the play. He's now 2nd and
goal. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
UAB 14, Georgia State 0.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
First down, looking to throw the football.
Moves out of the pocket.
Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
On the move now.
Looking to scramble now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
UAB 14, Georgia State 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run it here.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Winston.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking to throw again. He lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second down and goal upcoming. Movement here from the tight end. Catch made on the left side. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Will make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. They try to sneak it for the first. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call and an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that short completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, what a grab!
And the gain just good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Looking to scramble.
Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Get set, get set.
Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Winston. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again.
On the move now.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Timeout, UAB.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Ready.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game. to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Delayed handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
He makes the grab.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Timeout, UAB.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit.
He missed it. Off target that time.
Still a tie ball game here in the 3rd quarter. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Oh, it's a reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its trap.
2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Blazers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense back out there now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the handoff. It's Winston. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Winston. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown.
2nd down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. That's a big-time drop.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Winston. They're able to convert. Now only 1st and goal at the 6.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield. It's Winston. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run.
Here we go.
It's QB sneak.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
QB keeps it himself, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. He's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
They could take the lead with the chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Georgia State. And that will give them the lead now.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UAB 14.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Get some space around the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
2nd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Georgia State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Blazers looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That ball snagged for a completion. Touchdown, Blazers! A great catch and run for 6.
UAB.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Georgia State offense on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Caught over the middle. It's Washington. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Powering through the defender. Wow, it's another broken tackle. Touchdown, Panthers. And jump on top now here in the fourth.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Lee. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
complete to the basket.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. At the 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UAB 21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. A draw to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Blazers will crank up the tempo.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw again. Looking for a late deep shot. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Leaning on the run game here late. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Looking for some space. It's Powell. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that